Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are breaking down a dramatic and highly significant development from the ongoing conflict, where massive flames have engulfed a Russian oil refinery following a Ukrainian attack, an event that has sent shockwaves through energy markets, military analysts, and political circles alike, while also highlighting how modern warfare is increasingly targeting infrastructure far from the traditional front lines. The footage and reports emerging from the scene show towering columns of fire and thick black smoke rising into the sky, visible from kilometers away, as the refinery complex burns intensely through the night, turning what is normally a heavily guarded industrial site into a blazing symbol of vulnerability deep inside Russian territory. This attack is not just another strike in a long list of wartime incidents, but a calculated blow aimed at one of the most critical pillars of Russia's wartime economy, because oil refineries are not merely industrial facilities, they are strategic assets that fuel military vehicles, aircraft, logistics networks, and also generate massive revenue that supports the broader war effort. According to available information, the refinery was operating as a key processing hub, converting crude oil into usable fuels such as diesel, gasoline, and aviation fuel, and any disruption to such a facility immediately creates ripple effects across both civilian supply chains and military operations. When flames engulf an oil refinery, the damage is rarely limited to a single structure, as fires can spread through interconnected pipelines, storage tanks, and processing units, making containment extremely difficult and often forcing operators to shut down entire sections or even the whole plant for safety reasons. The visual impact of the attack has been striking, with nighttime images showing an orange glow dominating the horizon, emergency crews racing to control the blaze, and explosions occasionally flaring as fuel tanks ignite, underscoring how dangerous and complex refinery fires are compared to ordinary industrial accidents. From a military perspective, this strike demonstrates Ukraine's evolving ability to reach high-altitude targets well beyond the immediate battlefield, using long-range drones or other precision systems designed to evade air defenses and strike critical infrastructure with accuracy. Such attacks send a powerful message that no location is entirely safe, even those hundreds of kilometers away from active combat zones, and this psychological dimension is just as important as the physical damage inflicted on the facility itself. For Russia, the immediate concern is operational disruption, as damaged refineries reduce the supply of refined fuels needed for both domestic consumption and military logistics, potentially forcing the diversion of fuel from civilian markets to sustain military needs. This can lead to shortages, price increases, and logistical bottlenecks, particularly if multiple facilities are hit over a short period, compounding the strain on an already pressured energy sector. The economic implications extend beyond the refinery itself, because oil and gas exports form a major part of Russia's revenue, and repeated strikes on energy infrastructure can undermine confidence among buyers, insurers, and shipping companies. Even if exports continue, the added risk premium and repair costs can significantly reduce profitability, weakening the financial base that supports prolonged military operations. From Ukraine's standpoint, targeting oil refineries aligns with a broader strategy of degrading Russia's capacity to sustain the war over the long term, rather than focusing solely on frontline engagements that can be costly and slow to yield decisive results. By hitting energy infrastructure, Ukraine aims to create cumulative pressure, forcing Russia to allocate more resources to defense, repairs, and internal security, while